From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Michigan. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. Punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And bringing them out, one of 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round of this year's draft. Out of Ole Miss, it's Jackson Dart.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from this performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, and took great care of the football. And of course, he cares less about those 2 numbers. It's more about the outcome, like that little W, picking up the win in that ball game.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Short pass brought in, and he's tackled after gaining a handful. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 6 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. It's on target to Johnson. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Giants first down.
Tackle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Giants.
First down, and they go right back to it. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Giants first down.
The pistol, give us Scannaboo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's hard home on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Back to throw, here starts. Screen here for Scannaboo. Fights his way through a tackle. Oh, it looked like he was going to have that first, didn't it? But after the stomp, they're going to be a little bit short at the 22.
It's a gain of 7. Brings
On the sneak, here's Dart. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. It's going to tuck it and run. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game as a quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
It's Scannaboo on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down partner. They're sent backwards. I think they might have taken that first down for granted there, Brock, and now their punishment is they got to figure out 3rd down.
Yeah, a little bit of questioning, some mind games now, right?
Yeah.
Why didn't that work out? Can we trust to run it here on 3rd down? Not a gigantic call, but one that certainly creates a lot of confusion.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. They went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out.
A
27-yard look here. The kick by Gano is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Giants 3.
With how well they were eating up yards and first downs, you know that kicker wanted to come out for a PAT. We'll take a field goal, and he'll take 3.
Gano ready to send this away. Back to return this, Naheem Miller-Hines. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. Leading them out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here, that place is clean ball.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Good line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, Goff. That's complete to Sloan. They'll take him down, and 3 advances this up to about the 43. They get 13 on the pickup, and that gives the Lions the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard
Again,
line.
Goff. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. And now they're going to face
Brings
3rd
up
down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Driving forward with Scatterboo. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Scatterboo, the ball carrier. Amik Robertson on the stop. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action with Darts.
At their 48-yard line.
Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
11 more yards. That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Going right back to Scatterboo. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, here's Darts. Pulled in by his back, Scatterboo. And he's brought down at the line. Lions going to the dime look here on third down. 6 DBs out there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a fourth down.
On fourth down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick by Gano is good. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good. Get into that rhythm. Start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So the Lions headed out to their second drive of the game. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. They go play action with Goff. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop moves the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 10.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he makes the right. He's looking Isaac TeSlaa's way. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Douglas. And he puts him there under this one, right side. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. Our score, 6-0. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at third and still 10 here. To the air on third and long. Coverage holds up, but he just had to get rid of it.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Looking to return from the 29. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
2 yards. That's good.
On first down, it's gone. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his back's way this game, but no results yet.
Intended for Jahmyr Gibbs. Incomplete. Deonte Banks on the coverage.
This is Gibbs on second down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Goff on third. It's on target to Williams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Line and set. Here we go, first down.
And the Lions first down.
Motion man sent left.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
It's a gain of 2.
Play action here with Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll take the lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Tyrone Tracy now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and Jackson Dart set to go back on offense. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. On first down, this is Scatterboo. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. Cam Scatterboo. He will go. Touchdown, New York.
Touchdown, New York.
The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. Gano's point after is good. And the Giants push their lead to 6. Gano ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. We got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Shotgun snap here to go. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And this one doesn't go far.
St. Brown brings up third down.
Goff now, third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Jack Cox on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. The Giants and running back Cam Scatterboo trotting back out there. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. Here's first and 10 from the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Goff off the play action. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Rough starts at this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second.
Brings up second and 14. At the 30.
The shotgun. Goff. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
The coverage by Bobby Okereke.
Now Goff. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. The Giants have Darius Slayton deep to return. And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The Giants and running back Cam Skattebo trotting back out there. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he'll pick up enough to the 48.
And the Giants first down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. 2nd and 3 now.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd
Right into a Skattebo. And he's able to get this down to the 36. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 6. And the Giants first
On
down.
the carry, this is Skattebo. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Darts out of the shotgun.
And 8.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 11. That's another Giants.
With Skattebo here on the ground. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He's brought down by
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. It's the Giants behind the sticks on 2nd and 11. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Dumps it off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
A loss of 2 yards leads to 3rd down and
He's keeping it himself on the 3rd down option. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
for the Giants.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. The kick by Gano is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent hits inside field goal range. He's delivering.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Into traffic, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Lions.
Goff on 1st and 10. Complete left side. It's just long. They first miss down at the opposing 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd.
Detroit
First down throw from Goff. Brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing again. Here's Goff. This one to Williams out left side. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Going to throw again. Goff. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Giants make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the 2nd half. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the 2nd half.
At their own 32.
That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this 2nd half, too, as they chase this lead. They start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A gain of 4 for them. That sets up 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
No throw, 3rd and long. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Shoots away from one. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Giants and running back Cam Skattebo trotting back out there. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Giants first down.
This is Skattebo, left side. Now even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Jump off caught by his back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
A gain of a yard.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 21-yard line.
They go play action with Goff. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Screen here for Gibbs. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
The Lions readying for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Giants take
The
over
Giants and
1st
Jackson
10.
Dart set to go back on offense.
36-yard line.
And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Dart's back to throw. Moments before he's able to break it across midfield. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
1st down. A gain of 19 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On first down, here's Dart. Two of them before he can get that pass away as he goes.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Finds the in route complete. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
In trouble now, and the ball is out. Heads up play for the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
It's now second and 10.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Walking the tightrope there, but he makes the grab and bounds. Third and just 2 to go.
Brings up third and 2.
Here he is on third and short. It's on target to Williams. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on the right.
Quick slant, that's Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Goff now on third down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
On now comes their punter. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. The Giants about to get to work on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Dart out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now it's Scannaboo. By a man, he's in the clear. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. DJ Reed brings him down that time. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
On the ground, it's Scannaboo. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
And the Giants first down. An 8-yard pickup.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Giants with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Here's Scatteroo. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on first down. Break the huddle, it's second down now. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Here he goes, third and long. Has it in close. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They'll bring out the punter here. They could really use a good one here. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense returning to the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. On first down, it's gone. Hits him on the out route. This one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Off play action, gone. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the gun, gone. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. Fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They give right side. It's Scatteroo. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sent down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Back to throw. Here starts. Dumped off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
And it brings up 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well.
It's 4th down.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Lions getting ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Goff on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 41.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. He dodged the tackle. And he's officially in enemy territory now. And they're going to give him the opposing 49. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in a block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And it's picked out by the Giants. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And New York is making a milestone. Touchdown. The Giants could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Goff on third. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. There's Tracy on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. New York to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to keep it this time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Giants will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going on 1st down, it's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Forced to regroup a bit and then a 2nd down.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Escapes out to the left, and the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of a
Darts
yard.
looking at this 3rd and long. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Well, they had the look. Shepard didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. The Lions and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
The 31-yard line.
Again, it's Gibbs. escapes the defender. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Here's Goff on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Number 87, Sam Laporta. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
It's now third down.
He's back to throw.
Yards to go.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. He's going deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Giants offense all set to get started. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Dart. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled for a short gain. Don't get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock's only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. A give to Tracy up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Taken down right at the
No gain on the play, and it brings up third and 7. We reach the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants up by just a couple of points. Let's see what they draw up on this third and 7. Looking to throw. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Yeah, checked down throw for granted, didn't he? No, he paid for it. It's fourth down. Well, this one's interesting, right, Brock? It was a good play overall defensively, but you still come away maybe a little upset knowing a pick would have taken away a field goal try altogether.
And that's what they're thinking defensively. And offensively, as a quarterback, you take a big old sigh of relief. Thankful that that mistake didn't cost you points. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down. What they have to defend.
He stopped on the run back at the 27. The offense headed out now for Detroit. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They motion the tight end over. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He takes it himself. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Tackled by Brian Burns. That's a gain of 3.
Here he is to throw.
It's 3rd and 1.
Downfield is fine, safe breath. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Lions first down.
Here he is to throw. Will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 6 brings up 2nd and 16.
Back to throw.
At the 39-yard line.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.